We're getting married today! Well, I guess not today necessarily.
Not
Saturday.
today.
We're filming this on
Yes.
Wednesday. So, yeah.
Yes.
So, anyway, this past week we were looking at some of Jade's journal entries that she's had the past few years, and she had something super impactful. What was that again?
So I was talking about how I want so badly to follow Jesus, but there are things that were stopping me. There's things that I didn't want to lose that I would need to give up if I want to follow Jesus with my whole heart.
Mm-hmm. And I think that's been the case for me also in many parts of my life. It's kind of that sentence, I want to follow Jesus wholeheartedly, but I'm afraid to lose ... And as soon as Jade told me that, I started thinking to myself, man, that is going to speak to somebody. And I was like, man, that speaks to me. Man, how many times in my life have I thought that, I want to worship. I want to not feel guilt and shame in the back of my head when I worship God, but I have this thing that I'm so much clinging to. And as we were thinking about this, it reminded us of that passage in Hebrews. It says, let us throw off everything that hinders and the sin that so easily entangles, and let us run with perseverance the race marked out for us. It's everything that's getting in the way of having us walk with Jesus without any stumbling block, anything that's not taking away from our relationship with Jesus. We want to encourage you to take a piece of paper and write down the things in your life that may be hindering you from following Jesus with everything you have. And what you can do is you can take this piece of paper, and at the end of it, you can just reflect on each thing that takes away from your relationship with God. There's many times in life where we give this general confession of sin, and we don't actually think about the specific things in our life that are taking away from our relationship with Jesus. And when we actually take time to write them out, we acknowledge the specific things in our life that we may know that we need to get rid of and hand over at the foot of the cross. And so we want to give you a chance to do that, and we pray that this is just a blessing to you and that you can find freedom in your relationship with God to where you're able to worship freely and not feel a weight of messing up or a weight of failure when you think of your relationship with God. He created us to be free with Him. So we love you guys, and we're getting married.
That's right.
All right. Bye.
Bye.